Right then. So far you should have had a go at quick sketches, drawing some cubes and that, just using a pencil. Then I had a go at 1 point perspective, where we've drew a couple of shapes, some simple shapes like cubes, triangular prisms, like Toblerone shapes. And you should have also, if you were feeling confident, had a go at doing your initials. Okay, so this is that one I did, the one that I've added the colour to. So you can see I've used the crayons as well to go around the outlines, make it stand out a bit bolder. Yeah, not too bad at all. Now the next one we're going to have a go at is another type of perspective drawing. Okay, and this is called 2 point perspective. Okay, so we're going to set our page up again, the same that we did with 1 point perspective. Alright, so I've got my ruler, I've got my sharp pencil, plain paper. I'm going to put a line across the middle, and that line is called a horizon line. Fantastic, well done if you got it. Obviously, I'm imagining you got it right, so well done. Now, if we were doing 1 point perspective, we would put 1 point in the middle, and that point is called a vanishing point. Well done if you got it. But this is a 2 point perspective, okay? So instead of having 1, we're going to have 2, obviously. Now, we're not going to put it in the middle. We're actually going to put it at either end of our horizon line, okay, as far as we can of the page. So I'm going to put just a little mark just there, and a little one just there. So I've got 2 points instead of just the 1, okay? Now, we're going to keep this fairly simple. We're just going to draw 3 blocks, okay? 3 cubes, boxes, whatever you want to call them. We're going to draw 1 above the horizon line, 1 on the horizon line, and 1 below the horizon line. Now, when we were doing the 1 point perspective, I spoke to you about how if it's above it, it's like you're looking up at it. Okay, this will hopefully make that a bit more obvious for you and a bit more apparent as we construct these. Okay, so I'm going to put your ruler vertically. Okay, try and keep it in the middle of your page, and we're going to draw 3 separate lines. Okay, we're going to draw 1 above, 1 crossing, 1 below, and we're going to keep the ruler in one place to make life easier. So I'm going to draw 1 there, 1 crossing just there, and 1 below just there. Okay, so I've got my 3 lines, and these are going to be the start of our 3 separate boxes. Now, what we need to do, from the top and the bottom of each of these lines we just put in, we're going to go to the vanishing points, both of them. So we're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lines. Okay, these are construction lines again, so remember, nice light lines. So all I'm going to do, line my ruler up with the vanishing point, with the top of my line, and start constructing these. This one's going to feel like it's going to take forever, guys. I apologise. I hope you've all been doing okay whilst we're in this lockdown. That you all had a nice Easter as well. At least we had the nice weather. Obviously, if you've got any questions with this drawing technique, or even any of the ones that we've done before, just ask your teacher, even if it's not me, if it's any of the other tech teachers. So shout out to Miss Bland, Miss Charity, Miss Whitehead, Miss Bruin. It would be Mrs Emery, but she's just gone off to have a baby. It might feel like this is taking forever, okay, but I don't want you to rush it. Just nice and lightly. Now, if you thought the 1 point perspective was confusing with all the constructions lines, okay, this one's got a hell of a lot more. But because obviously you go into 2 points, they're not all gathering. Oh, not all gathering at 1. And this is the last one. of these construction lines. Hopefully you should be able to see like I said, a significant difference between the lines that are going through the middle and these construction lines. These ones are looking quite dark, they're quite faint. That's because they're part of the object, they're not just yet. So we've got this weird sort of, all these crazy lines going on. Okay, we've got an edge of each of these cubes, of these boxes we're going to draw. We're now going to put another couple of sets of edges on there to give us faces. Now if you want, just like we did when we did these three, you can put your ruler in one place and draw 3 lines that are all in line, or if you want, draw 1, then move the ruler about so you end up with different size blocks. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to move it about. So my first one I'm going to draw at the top, and it's going to go between the first 2 construction lines, okay, because they're the ones that go to that vanishing point. So I'm going to go just there. Okay, if you're going to move it about, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure it's still parallel to these lines that are running through the middle. This one that's right in the centre, I'm going to put, yeah, I'll go there. So that's between those 2 lines. And on this one at the bottom, I will go here. I'm going to go in even a little bit more, like that. So I've got 1, 2, 3 down the middle. I've got 1, 2, 3 to the right hand side, and I need to do 1, 2, 3 to the left hand side. And again, it's entirely up to you where you position these, whether they're all in a line or they're all dotted about, as long as they are parallel to these centre lines, and obviously to these ones here. So on the top one, I'm going to make it quite a wide shape actually. We'll go there. Middle one, I'm going to try and make it identical, and I think that's about there. Not a bad guess. And then this one down here, we'll make it a really long one actually. We'll go all the way over here. Okay, I've tried to put a bit more pressure on so those lines stand out somewhat. So you might be able to start to see the shapes coming to life here. Okay, if you can try and sort of vision it, you might be thinking, oh, I can see 2 faces there, and you might be able to even guess where the next ones are going. We'll start at the bottom. We'll start with this bottom one. So we've got 2 faces. We've got one there, one there. We've got all these edges that are starting to appear. Okay. Now this one is below the horizon line, so it should be so we're looking down on it. Okay. And we're going to go from these lines we've just put into the other vanishing points to construct this top face that we would see. Because we're looking down at it, we should be able to see the top face, which is somewhere here. Okay. So I'm going to start on the right hand side on this one. Now if I go from the top, it already goes to that vanishing point. You can see that it follows there. So I'm going to go from the top and I'm going to go to the opposite vanishing point. So I'll line my ruler up and I go to the opposite. Like that. I'm then going to go to this one. Now it already goes to the left hand side because it's on the left hand side. So I'm going to go to the right hand side, which is the opposite. Now if I line this up just there, hopefully you can see it just cuts through the bottom of this middle shape. So I'm going to stop about there. So nice and lightly, I'll just stop there. And hopefully you can see if I go around this with a bit of pressure, on my pencil. Ooh, the laptop's getting in the way. Hopefully you start to see the shape. There we go. And like I say, it's below that horizon line. You can just see that horizon line running through the middle. It's below it, so we're looking at the top. Okay. We're then going to do this one here. Now this one is above the horizon line, so we should be able to see the bottom surface again, which will be about here. And it's the exact same. So if we look at this point here, this line that we've drawn in, it already goes, because it's on the right hand side, it already goes to the right hand side vanishing point. So we go to the opposite. So we'll line it up with our vanishing point just there. And we'll put in a nice light construction line. I'm going to go from this one. Now it's on the left hand side, it already goes to the left hand side vanishing point, so we go to the opposite on the right hand side. And we'll line that up like that. And nice and lightly put that in. And hopefully you can see that that's created the bottom surface, and we've now got our second box. Like that. Just going over these lines to make it stand out a bit more. And there we go, we've got the second box, the second block. So we've got one there, one there. Now the middle one is easy because it's already done. If you imagine that's on the horizon line, so it's perfectly in line with your eye line, you wouldn't be able to see the top or the bottom. So it's already done. So what we're going to do is just go over the lines that are already there. And just separate them from our construction lines. Like that. And then you can see we've got one block above that we're looking up at, one that's perfectly on our eye line that we're looking straight at, and one that's below and we're looking down on it. Okay? And that's your 2-point perspective. Alright, so it's really, really simple if you just take your time, making sure you've got your nice clean lines, making sure you've got your construction lines, your object lines, and there's a clear difference between them. You can put some colour on here as well, so bring some colour in nice and lightly. If you want to do some rendering or some patterns, do whatever you want, do them all different, okay? If you want to get rid of construction lines, again, you can do, alright, but hopefully once you put some colour on there or done your bold outline with your pencil, you'll be able to see the difference. Yeah, that's your 2-point perspective. Now, if you want to, okay, it depends on how confident you're feeling, how well you've managed with this, you can have a go at doing a street view. Now, if you just go onto Google, okay, go onto the internet and do a Google search of 2-point perspective street view or 2-point perspective building or something like that, there'll be loads on there, and you'll be able to see how this is used to actually draw products, objects, things like that, as opposed to just shapes that we've drawn. Okay, and if you're feeling really confident, have a go at one of those. They are a lot more difficult. Okay, it will take a lot more time, but obviously, you know, we're in lockdown for a good 3 weeks or something, so we have got time on our hands. Okay, but that's your 2-point perspective drawing. So give it a go. Take a photo, get your finished piece sent to your teachers, get some feedback, and get your best try. Okay, great effort.